Hi guys, and welcome to Angling For You, and today you join me with another unboxing review, and it's something that I've not even seen online at the moment, and it's a MAP top kit case, and this is the XL case. There's two, there's a standard and there's an extra large. The standard one's around 1500 centimeters, 1.5 meters, and this one's about 1.8 meters. The reason why is because the one piece MAP kits fit in the larger ones. If you don't have any of those, you can fit all your other ones in. Now I've got this in the addition to my 1001 margin, because I can't fit all the additional top kits in, which you'll have seen on yesterday's videos if you've not checked it out. What happens is I don't want those to get broken, so we've gone with a hard case, which will go through, and it also fits the length of the sections to put those in as well, which is fantastic. It means I can put the pole in with the top kits in this one and carry it, and I can just keep the 1001 case in case we sell anything in the future. So what we'll do is we'll flip round, we'll put it onto the floor, we'll have it open, have a look around it and see what its quirks and features are. Right guys, let's have a look inside and see what it looks like. So there's lots of different manufacturers that do their own versions of a top kit, and this is sort of the middle of the road in price range. This is at $44.99 for the XL, and it's around 35 quid for the standard version, which obviously doesn't fit the one-piece kits in. Now you could go to the higher brackets, to the £100, the £110 with your Gurus and your Ultras and things like that, which is absolutely fine if you want to do so. This fits up to 20 top kits in it, is what they've claimed. I don't or won't have anywhere near that, so you know that's not anything I need to worry about. So handle at the top, just a durable handle. It hasn't got an over shoulder handle, which has surprised me, but it does just have this one loading in and out of the car, onto your trolleys, or just carrying it by hand down to the pond. Now it's got the lovely MAP logos, the jewel in the middle, the MAP smoked out either sides, the lovely piping, and a lovely big zip that runs the full length of it. Now it's a double zip, so what I mean by that is it's got two toggles, so you could meet it in the middle if you wanted to, or you can just use one and zip it from either side. So opening it up, as you see, it doesn't bend too much, it stays in this sort of taco shape, and inside of it we've got the little sleeves for the bases of the top kits to go in, and it's got the Velcro to Velcro them down, and we'll put some top kits in to show you how we do this, and then at the top it's got another Velcro one to hold them in place. So like I was saying, it's not like the absolute nuts, it's not like one of the square ones where it's the most expensive. I've got this to just do a simple job and keep things together and keep them safe. If you're wanting something a little bit more elaborate, then you know you're gonna have to spend a little bit more money. But for what it does and what it needs to do, this is absolutely perfect for what I want. So what we'll do is flip it round when we've got a few top kits in there, and we can see how everything fits in. Right guys, I wouldn't say it's the best one that's on the market, but for a limited amount of kits, I think if you just put it with kits it'd be absolutely fine. Now, obviously the 1001 takes up a bit more space, but I think for what it needs to do, it's absolutely perfect for what I need. But let's lift it up and have a look. So you can see at the bottom it's got the 1001 base of either side in there, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kits in there easily. Now the stretch on this is where it allows you to get 10 aside, so you've got 5 kits there, you would have 5 kits over the top of that, and that's why those Velcro parts, they are obviously quite big to allow you to put 10 kits in there. So as you can see, everything's fastened there. You've got a few ones that are the shorter kits, the one that's a little bit longer there, and then obviously the big white one-piece kits go right to the top, and the 1001 fits at the side of it. Now if that's not what you want to do with your margin pole, then that's fair enough, but it is a good idea for your margin poles if you want to keep them that bit of extra safety, but it works perfect for me. So let's jump into the box and sign it off. Right guys, so what do we think about this MAP dual extra large top kit case? Well, it fits everything that I want in, and and it's going to have space in there to put my cupping kit when I get that. Is it the best on the market? No, it's not. Would I liked it to zip flat? Yes, I would. That's the thing that I don't like about it the most. It sits in that taco shape, and it doesn't open fully wide, and that's just because of that hard plastic that's keeping it that shape. It's a little bit annoying, but I do understand, you know, if you're paying the £45, then you're not going to be like the Gurus where they open up as booklets, or the Milo ones, or things like that. So you got to pay your money and take your choice. And you know, I'd already spent, you know, nearly something of 700 quid on all the gear, so I didn't want to spend another 100 and odd on a case. You know, the map one, it says it's a map as well, which goes with the pole. It might sound a little bit tarty, but it just did what I needed it to do, and it sits in that nice bracket of does its job. Can get 20 kits in if you need 20 kits in there. Yes, you could do less kits and put top kit tubes in there as well, for extra protection, but my thought process is, if I've spent something to protect it, then I don't want to spend more money on tubes to then protect it further. If you want to do that, you might as well buy the more expensive one in the end. So that's completely up to you. But again, we're just bringing that independent advice. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would recommend it for a medium sort of an entry level / medium case that'll do the job. If you're a matchman and you're fishing loads and loads and loads, then I'd recommend obviously you get something a little bit higher priority price range. But also, if you've just got a margin pole that's just in a sleeve, then this is a perfect scenario to get, because you'll fit your margin pole in there. It'll be no longer than what that 1001 is, and it even fits the longer section of the 10 metre section in there as well. So you're able to put that in there, and you're able to put your top kits or cupping kits or anything that you've got lying around with it. So it doesn't have to go in your sleeve, and it'll just be that a little bit more protected. So that's, for me, that's the niche of where it sits. It'll do the top kits you need for the average angler, but it'll also work and double up as a margin pole holding case, which, you know, is a really useful piece of kit. Although it doesn't have a shoulder strap, which it could do with, I'll be honest. Any sort of luggage that you have to carry should do with a shoulder strap. That handles perfectly fine. It's lightweight. You're able to slide it in and out the car, and it, you know, it's not, most of the time I partner it peg, so it's just a case of lifting it with that, and we're good to go. So hopefully this video has been helpful to you. We'll try and keep those reviews. I know it's a little bit left field with a few map items, but you know, just keep your eyes open for the on-box reviews where we are testing it out. Fingers crossed we'll get a little bit of weather and we can get testing out that 1001 that we've just bought. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully everybody's safe and sound and getting the vaccines and getting back to some remnants of normality soon, hopefully. Join us on the Facebook group if you want to see a lovely set of members that you know are really engaging on posts, will help with questions, posting your own photos. We have regular live feeds, so you can ask me directly Q&As and anything that you want to ask. You know, a really great group with around 5,000 really decent members on. We're not a banter site, so there's none of that. It's just for the everyday angler in any form of angling. And if you just want to post photos, then come on to angling_for_you, and again, some great fantastic people on there and some great pictures to be seen as well. So until the next one, guys, thank you very much for watching. Tight lines.